Good evening, everybody. This is Rebecca with Kylan Hunt and Company. And this is our last week talking about challenges. And one of the things that I want to talk about is looking at when you first start a new business or go out on a new venture, you look at it, I think, kind of with rose-colored glasses, which is good because you want to be optimistic. But you also have to think of everything else that comes with it. And the example I want to give is the house that we bought in Broken Bow a few years ago. When we looked at this house, it came up on the market. It was only on the market for a day, but I drove by and I absolutely fell in love with the front porch. And this house, it was a brick house, but it was the front porch. I love porches. I love to be able to sit outside. And so that's all I looked at with this house. We did a tour of it, and we ended up putting an offer on it and they accepted and we bought this house. So when it was time to move into this house and we're moving our stuff in, I walked in the kitchen and I'm like, was the kitchen always this small? I don't remember the kitchen being this small. And there was a few other things in the house that it was like, I know I walked through here, but I didn't notice all the stuff that goes with it. But the thing about it was I loved the front porch. And that's all I saw. That day that we went and looked at it, all I saw was the front porch. Don't even really remember the rest of the house. Now, the house was livable. It was a great house. We lived in that house for 5 years and loved it. But as we started living there and we were all doing our own thing and going about our business, congregating around the kitchen because you had to get through the kitchen to get to the basement, it was a challenge. It was very small. And it was not something that we looked at when we started. Same thing was when we started our business. We knew what we wanted to do with our business. We knew, we wanted to add value to people. We want to teach leadership, very passionate about service, but we didn't realize all of the stuff that goes with it, especially me. I knew some of the business stuff, but learning the rest of it has been hard for me. Some of it, it's because I don't understand, and some of it is just because it's overwhelming, but it's challenges that we work through. And I know, especially for my part of it, my attitude has a lot to do with it. I get very frustrated very quickly, and Kylan always tells me, well, just call and ask a question. If I'm having a problem with the software, just talk to the support people. And I am one of these that I will spend 6 hours trying to work through this before I call anybody, when I know that if I would have just called them, it would have taken 10 minutes and we would have been done and it would have been fixed. So that my challenge through all of this is my personal challenges. And it's things that I bring on myself. It's I say they're self-inflicted, because some of these challenges can be fixed like that, but I try to take the time and be stubborn and do it myself. So that's when we come up with some of these challenges, we need to ask ourselves, is this something that if I were to just ask for a little bit of help, that it can be solved? Maybe somebody else's view of the situation can help solve that issue, but it's just taking those challenges and asking for help. So we'll be back next month with a new word. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend, and thank you for being a part of this. We really enjoy being a part of your life, and we're hoping we're adding value to you. Bye for now. We'll talk to you next month.